All right, y'all. Coming up on this episode of Professional Amateurs, we're gonna be talking about the first two games in the NBA Finals, how everybody feel. You know, it's a lot to talk about involving that. Come back with us, Professional Amateurs.
Hey, do it big, way bigger than before. Play the game fast, break, give and go. Hey, amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Do it big, bro, B50 919. Welcome back to the show. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Professional Amateurs. I'm your host, Jamal, and I got a full house. I got my man Courtney back in the building. Courtney, say what's up.
Man, what's good, man?
All right. My man Baj, y'all know him back again. Say what's up, Baj.
Hey man, just a nigga here to piss y'all off. True.
I already know what you want. You was waiting on this.
Hey
You was
man.
waiting on this. But it is what it is. We'll get to it when we get to it. Also, I got a newcomer in the building. I got my man Travis in the building. Travis, say what's up to the people.
What's up? Mamba all day. You see him.
All right, representing the
Get rid of
Lakers.
this motherfucker, man. Let's be like Vanessa and
I'm
move
not gonna
on.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. That shit
Oh,
hard,
no.
bro. That shit hard. I want a D-Wade one. I ain't gonna hold you. But I ain't got like no man cave or nothing to put it in. So I just had that shit hanging in my living room and it'd probably piss my wife off. And kids would probably knock it down or something. But I don't know. That's cold.
Just put it right over the bed, Jamal. You good.
All right. We here to talk
Be
about
like Vanessa
finals,
Bryan and
man.
move on. Fuck this motherfucker wall.
Who? Hey man.
Yeah.
You remember I used to have one? You remember my
Vanessa live
my
her
wall?
life,
Remember in the apartment when I had the whole thing with the Yankees and the Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to take
Yeah,
them all
I
down once I got like a full family. You know what I'm saying?
Can't have no bachelor pad shit. Yeah.
No, it was dope though. It was dope. But all right, we here to talk about the finals, first two games. As I was talking to the guys, like, you know what I'm saying, while we was waiting before the show, I really don't care. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch all the games because I am a basketball fan, but honestly, I could care less who win. I really hope don't neither one of these damn teams win. It ain't the Miami Heat that's playing in the finals. I don't give a damn. But we here now. First two games of the finals. Travis, I'll let you start. What's your thoughts on the first two games? Just how the series is going. It's 1-1. Depending on how you look at it. I mean, you could say both teams got an advantage, but how you feel about the final so far as a fan that don't really care neither? Because I know you don't care as much as me.
Yeah, I'm stress free. If it ain't the Lakers in there, it's what it is. But I feel like the Pacers. This is playing to their speed, man. They got that game one. What the hell is doing this thing with the game winner?
That's Bob's boy.
But oh, you like Halliburton?
Nah, he really can't stand him. He
Oh,
can't stand him.
okay.
Front
But
running
you're doing it for the
yellow
light
nigga.
skinned boys. I appreciate them. But but nah, I think it's gonna go. I think it might go to about 6. I think the Pacers gonna blow them out the next game. I feel like the Thunder, they get kind of complacent when they're not at home. So I think SJ, he might have his 40 again, but I think I don't know if the others on the Thunder gonna really step up to the plate, because I know Wallace and wasn't Wallace that had a good game last game?
Wallace got like what 8 points total, I think. I don't know. Well,
Who's that had
Caruso
20?
had like 20 something last game, right?
It was Caruso.
Yeah,
It was
Caruso had like 20.
Who's the other guy for the Thunder?
Wiggins.
Yeah, like
It was
Wiggins.
Wiggins.
Okay, Wiggins. Okay, yeah, Wiggins and Caruso. I don't know. I'm surprised that Caruso is turning to Ginobili off the bench. He guarding everybody, making threes. I don't know where he came from, but hey, that's good. But I think it's playing into the Pacers' strength. If they could turn it up at home, get these maybe next two, I think it's gonna be a series. I think the Thunder really got to have the others step up, man. I don't know about Jalen Williams. They say he's the best three person in the league, well, third option in the league, but he's kind of finicky on the road. So I don't know if he can step up. Maybe they got a chance, Chet too. But I don't know how they're gonna do in that Pacers crowd, man. That Pacers crowd is electric, and I think they're gonna probably blow them out game 3. We're gonna see how it go in game 4, but I think it's gonna be going wire to wire with this series.
All right, Boz. I know you and Courtney both, but specifically for you, like I know that you thought that the Thunder really had no chance. Now Courtney was the one who was like, it might be a sweep, right? Which one of y'all thought it was going to be a sweep? It was Courtney.
Me.
Okay.
And it
right,
I'm
gonna start with Courtney because I'm gonna set buys up to what we're gonna talk about after this. So Courtney, what's your thoughts on the series so far? Would it be in 1-1? How you feel about it? You still feel the same way?
Series over. Man.
How the fuck can you say that?
Listen, unless you think Indiana gonna win the next 2 games in a row at home, the series is over, man.
Unless they win the next 2, so that's how you feel. Like they gotta win the next 2. Like
they must win the next 2.
Yeah,
they got to. Ain't got to do it.
Boz, how you feel about it going forward?
It's what we said, bro. Like I said, I'll give them one out of respect to the run that they've been on, and we said the way that them niggas had to win was them hitting a bunch of threes. If y'all go back to the tape, I said them niggas had to be +5 from the 3-point line to win the game, and them niggas was +8. They won game 1. Game 2, them niggas was even, and they got their boot smoked. So,
I mean, I don't even think it was necessarily that, but they do need the 3-point shooting though, like for sure, like. You know what I mean? They need that. They're going to have to outshoot them. Like, if it's even, they're going to have to do a better job of keeping them off the free throw line because the Thunder got like 10, 11 more free throw attempts in game 2 on top of the 3-point shooting being even, on top of them getting out rebounded. They won the rebounding advantage game 1. And they won it by a lot too. Like, I mean, like, that's why I'm like, game 1, the Pacers, like, the Thunder went on a pretty good run, but I felt like the Pacers was the better team. Like minus like those really big runs, like, and then it took the Pacers making another really big run at the end to win the game. But as far as like
the quote unquote free throw disparity was 7, and we talking about a team that shoots a bunch of jump shots.
No, yeah, but they got, but as far as like from game 1, the Thunder took 11 more free throws in game 2 than they did in game 1. Like that helped them. That like that's part of like the formula that the Thunder used to win the basketball game, like a lot. So. I mean, I back and forth, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. For like Indiana specifically, Indiana is gonna have to run. And that's what I want to get everybody's thoughts too on this. And I'm gonna tee you up for Halliburton too, because the next thing we're gonna talk about is who needs the most, like who got to improve for Indiana. But specifically for Indiana, if Indiana runs, Indiana rebounds the basketball defensively, they're gonna do what they can do, but the Thunder is a defensive juggernaut. Indiana, like what y'all said is true, and I agree. Their only chance to win is to go ballistic from the 3-point line, which they got the ability. We all know they got that ability. Yeah. But I mean,
they can't do it 5 times.
They've been doing it all season.
They can't. I'm talking in this matchup. They can't do it 5 times. I'm not talking about the other 2019.
I mean,
they can't do it 5 times.
From watching it, it's like the runs, this has been a series of runs from the first 2 games. Like both teams been going on ridiculous runs, but it's not like Indiana can't like generate good looks. They've been generating pretty good looks. Like,
bro, Indiana led literally 1 time in game 1, and that was the winning.
Yeah.
They got their ass for 47 minutes and 50 seconds, bro.
They didn't get.
They can't beat this team, bro.
47 minutes. I don't think they can beat them neither.
Literally, he led for 47 minutes and 50 seconds. Literally,
this is what I've been. And then I say that it was gonna be like that. It was gonna be like a close game, and then in the end, like this is the type of shit Indiana do, bro. Like they are outmatched. I'm not saying Indiana's better than them. They outmatched. They should lose this series, but it's not.
They're going to lose the series.
I mean,
bro,
honestly,
they was down 15 in the 4th quarter. And they just had a miracle. They literally did the first time ever to come back 15 down with like 9 minutes left or whatever.
They done did this like 3 or 4 times.
No. I'm talking about far as in the finals. Like as far as in the finals setting, they were the first team ever to come back with like 15 down, with like 9 minutes left or some shit and won the game or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like Indiana's gonna get their ass whooped, man. Unless an injury happened, man.
Even the other times they did it, it's like again, bro. I'm about context. You talking about Milwaukee with Dame on the floor, who was fucking food. You talking about Cleveland with Dame and a hurt Darius Garland is fucking fool. Talking about Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart who are fucking fool. Like, so the comebacks against them ain't impressive. It's impressive.
I'm about to say don't do that,
but it's not. It ain't that, like from again. Like, bro, if something is an 8, it's still good, bro. Like, we don't have to act like everything is the greatest shit we ever fucking seen.
I mean, I don't think nobody's acting like that. I just think that they are more into this series than everybody giving them credit for.
They've been doing this all playoffs, but you've been doing this all playoffs against teams that are fucking horrible defensively.
Yeah,
So I'm not.
I mean,
putting no stock in that.
Cleveland is not bad defensively as much as Cleveland is actually elite defensively. As much as people want to like pinpoint,
but you're not
picking on
elite.
Darius Garland, they
Right,
still
but you're
been
not
one of the
elite
top
when you
5
put-
defensive teams the past few seasons.
Right, but you're
Like,
not
they
a top
elite.
5 defensive team when your point guard who contributes to that is playing with a fucking toe that he just had to have surgery on.
I mean, we all go through circumstances in the playoffs, bro. That's how it
Right,
goes.
so
That's the name of this
so
game,
that
yo.
changes it. But that changes shit to that same point, though.
Yeah, but it's more of an issue if you still don't get it done if he got the injury.
That's
so
what I'm about to say.
I'd rather beat them with the toe fucked up than lose them with the toe fucked up.
That's
even
not,
with
that's
that,
not
he's the
that's
guy
not
who
the
had the damn
conversation, bro.
deficiency. It's Darius Garland who the one with the fucking cone.
We not
it ain't like it was
sit here
Evan
and
Mobley.
act like that shit don't matter, bro.
I'm just all I'm
bro,
saying
it ain't,
is that
you going so hard to be right that they still had to get it done. They got it done, bro.
Yes,
it ain't about being right. It's about proper context. That's it. I don't give a fuck about
being right.
Depending on the series, though.
Yo, but you saying what happened? Cool. We didn't say you lied or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the context. You said what happened. Do nobody argue that?
Nah, G. But
do nobody argue that?
I mean, all right. This is my thing. Pacers gonna lose this series more than likely. I think, like I said, it's gonna be a closer series than they had a chance to win game 2, and I think they lost it at the end of the second quarter. Like, I felt like literally that run at the end of the second quarter lost the game for them. And then for whatever reason, they white flagged it, which they don't never do. Like, Carlisle literally white flagged it in the end of the fourth quarter, which as many times
technically they did their job, which got the home court back. So
I don't know. I'm just saying, I thought that was weird because this is how y'all been fucking win. Y'all literally just won a game like this, the last game. Like, how you gonna white flag? Whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
really, the coach lost him the first game because playing that small lineup against the Pacers, that ain't gonna work. They should have kept Chet or Hartenstein in there to play big. I don't know why he ran that small lineup, and the Pacers. That's right to their just in their warehouse. Like, you run that small lineup, they gonna run on them.
Lineup had them niggas up by 15 plus.
They did, but that's like you said. That's literally been happening.
Though. That's the thing.
All playoffs. Like, everybody done had them down like that all playoffs. This ain't exclusive to Oklahoma City. Like, it ain't like Oklahoma. Now, Oklahoma City is a juggernaut, but it ain't like they just like this one team this is the only team that's been doing them like this. Everybody been doing Indiana like this the whole motherfucking playoffs, and they done beat everybody up to this point. All these matchups they supposed to have lost, they've been outmatched, less talent. Probably they win the coaching matchup depending on who they win it in this particular matchup. But I just all I'm saying is that everybody like really ready to write Indiana off. Just pause, just chill, bro. Calm down. Wild shit happens on the basketball court, bro. I seen it happen with my fucking team in 2011. I keep pointing back to that shit because I still can't understand why LeBron played like that. You can't make this shit make sense to me. Why he went out in the finals and fucking looked like that. You know what I'm saying? The one time in his career he had to do that shit, he did it on my motherfucking team. So I've seen it. I've seen some weird shit happen that ain't supposed to happen on the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? The Thunder's chances, honestly. What do y'all think the Thunder need to do? Just show up?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just that simple. Show up, bro. Come to the game. You win the game.
Yeah.
Bro, like as much as Neesmith and they threw the numbers out with Neesmith guarding Shea and Nembhard guarding Shea, the nigga still had damn near 40.
Yeah.
Like we come back and the nigga had 34. Like Chet still ain't playing great and they beat breaks off them niggas. Like, because again, to the point of their team, nigga, Aaron Wiggins come off the bench and this nigga got fucking damn near 15 points. Caruso fucking got 20 points out of nowhere. Like,
I mean, the same, but I mean, game 1 it was like they were Indiana with Obi Toppin. Like, Obi Toppin, like, when
they had a lot of contributors.
Game 1, like, it happens.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, both of them got benches.
Nembhard was balling.
I don't think it's as deep as Oklahoma City, but Pacers got legit wild cards on their bench. You know, so Mathurin had like 20 the last game. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Nembhard thought he was Allen Iverson out there with the crossovers and the pull-ups.
But
they ain't gonna win another game.
You don't think the Pacers gonna win no other game?
No.
I think the Pacers gonna win game 3, bro. I don't think they're gonna blow them out. I'm kind of with Trap.
Y'all got cash out, right?
Huh?
Y'all put 20 on. I mean, we can make this very simple. We can make it very simple.
Confident.
Hey, you want to know what's weird? You want to know what I done figured out in these first 2 games? I'm rooting for Indiana, bro. I didn't really when this series started, I didn't want them to win. I want these motherfuckers to win. I really don't like this disrespect that y'all give Indiana. I don't even got no reason to wear this proud about Indiana disrespect.
How's it disrespect, bro?
I'm just because people act like Courtney literally said all they got to do is show up. It's 1-1. Clearly, they can't just show up and win the game. We going back to Indiana Tide, bro.
It's disrespectful to bet on a team that just had the highest point differential in NBA history. That you
no. I bet on what you want. I'm the rhetoric around when you bet, but all the extra around it is like
different. The rhetoric wasn't valid.
So you really watched these first 2 games and think Indiana played good?
No, and that's what I think. Honestly, for Indiana, Pascal Siakam got to fucking show up, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean? How? He's the only one who can create an advantage. Tyrese Halliburton, honestly, people want to harp on what the fuck is what Tyrese Halliburton is doing, hold on,
hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
Start that sentence again. Pascal Siakam is what?
Wait, which
you got to say how he trying to say Siakam the best player on the team.
No,
Siakam the best player on the team.
Siakam the best player on the team. I said he's the only one that can create the mismatches. We talked about this going into it. He's the only one.
We didn't agree on that. I think it's Halliburton.
I don't. We had you to blame. You said that. Okay, so but listen, Halliburton is not an aggressive scorer. Halliburton only averaged he averaged like 18 a night in the regular season. People acting like Halliburton going into the fourth quarter with 5 points is what Halliburton y'all watching? He didn't average 25 a night or nothing like. He not an electric.
What you saying is correct, but for this series, that ain't enough. It's not.
No. It's not Halliburton. Only thing Halliburton really, to me, has to do better is take care of the basketball. As far as how he score, pick and choose your spots. It's gonna be hard for him. We already discussed that shit. Why? It's literal basketball reasons on why it's gonna be hard for Tyrese Halliburton to get his offense off this series.
Can anybody name any other superstar that has been hard for them to get their offense that you've ever seen in your life?
Nobody called him superstar.
I cheer for a team that had one. I'm telling you, he couldn't get shit off.
He couldn't get shit off. About the rhetoric around the Pacers being that they have no chance. So if you're talking about the rhetoric around this nigga, he's a superstar. So if he's a superstar and the nigga can't even score, or he's struggling to score or to get his shots,
no, I mean, he just it's. I didn't say he was going because clearly he scored the bucket that mattered in game 1 on a really good defender, on a defender that you would take if I told you Tyrese Halliburton got an ISO against Casey Wallace with the game on the line, all y'all gonna put y'all money on Wallace getting that stop.
Hey, bro, a clock wrong 2 times a day. So
all I'm just saying,
because the nigga hit a shot, and then I just watched this nigga have 5 points going into the fourth quarter.
He had what did he have? What did he have? Let me look
at the fucking basket, and it's
because he was the ass game 1 too, scoring that motherfucker.
This is the 6th time we done talked about that.
Game 1, hold on. Game 1, he was. Game 1, he had 14, 6 and 13 from the free throw. I mean, from the field. Hold on, Pascal Siakam. 19. He had a double. 7 and 15 from the field. He was decent in game 1. Game 2, hold on, I'm gonna pull the numbers up. The Tyrese Halliburton, people acting like Tyrese Halliburton always been this 25, 30 point scorer is wild to me. I don't even know. This is what the fuck he do.
Ain't nobody acting like he's been a 25 or 30 point scorer. Niggas is acting like they have a
17. Which one less than with his average, 7 to 13 from the floor in game 2. Siakam in game 2, 3 for 11 from the field, 15 points, but 7 rebounds. Siakam got to be fucking better, bro.
But this is my thing, and
they can't win with him doing this shit.
We always had these back and forths, and this be my issue a lot of the time. It's if we pick and choose when arguments is valid. So you the nigga that's always good for saying I know what I seen with my eyes. Bro, that 17 wasn't 17 because they was getting their ass beat, and he decided to shoot the ball in the fourth quarter all of a sudden.
He scored a lot of times. He scored like that unless he get on the heater. But that's how he scores.
Right, he scored 12 points in the fourth quarter, and the game was over.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Damn.
I'm not saying that Tyrese Halliburton is like playing like at the top of his game. He needs to be better. But who really needs to be better is Pascal Siakam. It be the MVP, bro. You the only one that can create the mismatch problem. He's the only one that can. He the only one that really got the potential to go nuclear and play out of his mind because he can create the mismatch problem. He got to do that shit. He can't be 20 points a game like he was in the regular season. Pascal Siakam.
So for all of these things that we saying about Halliburton and what he's not, and then just last pod you was talking about this nigga is better than Jalen Brunson. Like that's
he is because you also know that I don't focus all like the fact that everybody want to focus so much on PPG. That shit irks me to no end. We are, especially you, Boz, you hoop. You know it's more than that wins basketball games.
Right.
And you know the impact that Tyrese Halliburton has on a basketball game from being a guard and understanding the game from a guard's perspective. He dominates that shit. Literally dominates every aspect of the basketball, and he don't even have to be a dominant scorer. The world is lucky that he ain't one of them guys who can
but he doesn't, bro, because if he did, we not looking at the shit that we looking at, bro. Like the nigga had 5 points going into the fourth quarter and had 5 turnovers. And this is really don't even turn the ball over.
The turnovers do shot me. The scoring and like the attempts, because like we know that. It's just gonna be hard.
Okay, let me ask this. Let me ask him all this.
Go ahead.
We're not arguing what he normally does. Mm-hmm. We're saying to win this specific series,
he got to be better.
You think he can play like normal, long as Siakam goes nuclear?
Yes, because I don't think.
So you don't think Halliburton has to make up the difference?
I know.
In this series?
I mean, if he could, great. I'm just going for the best chance of somebody being able to outkick their coverage on how they normally play. It's Pascal Siakam. The chances are higher that he can do it.
So one of them got to
do it. So yes, one of them got to do it. I really don't care which one because I don't want.
But you just think Siakam got a better chance at it. All right.
Siakam has the best chance to do it.
We got the same argument. We just got different players. All right.
So do you believe Halliburton can raise his level of play?
Yeah, he's got to be better.
No,
he's got
I'm not asking you if he has to be. I'm asking you, do you think he's capable of doing it?
Yeah. I think he need that, and I do agree with him. Like, I'm not one of them people that like harps too much on scoring, but I do think he needs to be a little bit more aggressive because that opens up everything else. Because when you focus on him scoring, what he does best is set the table. So when you focus on him scoring,
but can he set the table without them having to cross match and all that shit? That was always my problem with the series.
Yeah, he can. I mean, they play with good spacing. He can get to like the thing about him is he don't need a lot of space to do whatever he does. Like he don't need like to create optimum space because he can't do it any damn way. He gets by with the space that he can get. Like he can do that. Like he got to be a little bit more aggressive as far as like getting the focus on him and getting the defense to converge and focus on him.
Could he average 30 the next 2 games, please?
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna do it though. And now I don't even bet. I wouldn't bet that shit at all. Like that shit just gonna be hard, bro. Because
not with the defenders on Thunder.
That's what I'm saying. It's just gonna be hard.
Okay,
bro.
so y'all literally explaining why me and Bias are saying they can't win the series. No, one of them got to do this. One of them literally have to be 30 the next 2 games.
He can't average 30 the next 2 games. Ain't no
one of them two got to do it.
I think
if you take the Siakam with Maul does, I think it has to be Halliburton. But one of them two gotta like in order because bro, they was getting their ass whooped the whole first game. They just literally got a miracle.
Honestly, bro,
that's all you need, though.
No, it ain't because you need 3 more of them motherfuckers. Four miracles is a lot.
Literally, they've gotten a 1 first or second game miracle in every series they played.
Right.
This is your man's for the Bucks. This your man's output in the playoffs. 10-12, 21-12, 14-7, 17-15, 26-9, 22-13, 19-4, 4-5, 11-5, 31-8, 31-11, 14-11, 20-7, 32-15, 8-6, 21-13, 14-6, 17-6.
Is this Tyrese Halliburton?
Yeah, it's Halliburton.
Sound like regular season numbers to me.
Bro, it's the playoffs, bro. You can't put up regular season numbers, bro.
It ain't like he ain't been performing in the playoffs. He led his team to the finals.
Because everything is
like in the playoffs.
I just don't understand like that. I don't get it, bro. Like I don't get the logic behind saying that this nigga doesn't have to raise his level of play.
No, I didn't. I never said that.
Level of play.
I said he got to be better.
Right, but I'm like the expectation ain't for him to be better. Like you said,
no. I think you misunderstand what I'm saying. I expect him to be better. I just expect more out of a former champion.
Right, he just expect more out of Siakam. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
He basically saying they both got to step up. He just trusts Siakam to do it more.
You was an MVP. You was a Larry Bird MVP, bro. I need you to be that.
Right.
Taking it to everything else though, so it's like, hey, the burden ain't on him, but we saying him as a number 2. No, I'm saying you're saying the burden is on Pascal to be better, right?
No,
now, Bob, we got to caveat this. Maul has always had Siakam as the best player on the team all year.
That's cool. I'm with that.
So that's the perspective he's speaking from. He's not speaking from the perspective of how people view Halliburton as far as the
you gotta let me land. You gotta let me land, bro. So this is what I'm saying. So how is it possible that a number 2 is better than other number 1s, or is a superstar, or should be considered in the 10 and the 15?
Because basketball impact is, it's fickle sometimes. And it's based off of, like, if we take a look at the landscape, let's step back and look at the guard landscape. And let's put it in a 3-year window frame. Give me one guard in the Eastern Conference that's been better and more consistent than Tyrese Halliburton.
Jalen Brunson.
Even though he has put Jalen Brunson out of the playoffs 2 years in a row.
So again, it's caveat. So they played last year and OG's hamstring popped. And then
what happened this year? Everybody was healthy.
Hey, if we gonna do the caveat, then we're gonna do the caveat. Everybody wasn't healthy this year because Cat was hurt. He still played.
God, bro.
Was Cat not hurt?
You're gonna do whatever you can not to get that man his credit, man.
It ain't about
shout out to Wisconsin, bro.
How am I not giving him credit? I said the nigga's been hooping, but you asked me a question, bro. Jalen Brunson has been better than that nigga over the last 3 years.
Not when it matters.
Offensively.
Not when it matters. Coming from a Knicks fan, not when it matters.
A Knicks fan is telling you this, bro. Hey, man, listen, yo. In theory, you would be right. In actuality, Tyrese Halliburton has been better and more consistent than Jalen Brunson in the past 3 years, bro. When you take a totality of everything, because we can't act like the playoffs don't matter, because you're talking about he needs to step it up in the playoffs and perform in the playoffs. So you can't throw out the fact that he's put Jalen Brunson out of the playoffs 2 years in a row when everybody in the world thinks Jalen Brunson is a better player than Tyrese Halliburton.
So because my team had more success than yours, I've been better than you individually.
Yeah, that matters.
He didn't even outperform him. He didn't even outperform Tyrese Halliburton this year.
Okay, bro.
He didn't outperform. Bro. He scored more points. He had more.
Halliburton did beat American
game. He didn't
everything
outperform
else.
him.
Halliburton got it.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't like him, and I get it. I don't like him neither. Really don't like him.
Yeah, but me not liking him don't have nothing to do. I can separate that from this basketball shit. Bro,
you can. I ain't saying you can't.
He hasn't been better than that nigga the last 3 years, bro. He hasn't. He hasn't, bro.
Luckily,
we talk about a nigga that's averaging 30 and 7, bro.
Yeah, but
than a nigga?
When it was game 7,
take out
he
the points,
do shit,
though.
and when it was game 6 to advance, he didn't do shit.
So even if you take out the points,
it don't matter.
So what?
It's gotta matter though.
So the last part, what's that?
I ain't hear Maul. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No, I was just saying that don't matter. Like what he was saying, like him in the game 7, the game 7, and then the game 6 this year because he didn't even get the game 7. He didn't even take it to game 7, bro. Like what? Yeah. Anybody else? If this role was reversed, you would be killing Tyrese Halliburton for that. For not being able to get past Jalen Brunson 2 years in a row.
No, bro, he lost. He lost, bro. That's not
and we had home court both years.
Both years. And that's your matchup. It's a point guard on point guard matchup. It ain't like.
But it's not your matchup because it's not your matchup because he wasn't checking that nigga.
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah, but to me, that's a negative on Brunson.
Thank you.
How?
Because guard your goddamn man, nigga. Shit, that's your spot.
Halliburton didn't guard him.
He don't have to.
No, he.
You got to. You got to.
All right, bro.
You got to do more for your team in advance. It's just you got to do it. You franchise player.
Got to guard Halliburton, but Halliburton don't got to guard Brunson.
Yeah, because they got better defenders outside of you. They can cross match better than your team. Yes. So as a franchise player, you might got to do more shit.
And
yeah.
We got better defenders than me, so the better defenders than me are the ones guarding him.
No, not when it comes to cross matching, they don't. Because Bronson can't guard another position the same way that 6'5" Halliburton can. So no, you can't cross match guard the same way Halliburton can. Because he's 6'5". You're not.
Fucking crazy.
So guard your position.
Hey, look, man. All I'm saying is that
what the hell?
He gotta be better. But
no, he doesn't.
That African gotta come to play, bro. I think they're gonna win game 3 though. Honestly. I think they're getting ready to shock y'all, bro. Like they getting ready to push the limits on this series. I still think they're gonna lose the series. I'm not ready to say they're gonna win the series, but I'm starting to feel 7 games, bro.
7?
At least 6. I'm gonna say at least
6 too, bro. At first, I was like, if they win, it'll be 1 game. Now I'm like, oh, ain't no way in hell.
Okay, so you got Mama behind you. So do you got the mentality? You put 20 up on it? You put 20 on it?
Everybody ain't trying to bet on sports, bro. What the hell?
You put 20 on it?
I'm living stress free. I ain't got no dog.
So you got Mama behind you, and you don't want to put nothing up.
I'm looking with my eyes.
So you got Mama behind you. You don't want to put nothing up.
It's always gotta go.
Look with my eyes, not my pockets.
Okay. So you ain't sissing on shit. All right.
Niggas ain't that confident.
Yeah, niggas go. Hey, put Smush Parker up there instead of that motherfucker. You ain't no Mama guy. Yeah. Take that motherfucker down, bro.
He wouldn't even make it in my house. Forget that,
man.
Yeah, put Smush Parker up, man.
Smush Parker love, man. Smush Parker was nice.
Yeah, put Smush Parker.
He wanted
put Soccer Bullshits up there.
It's just somebody. Come on.
He was nice too off the whistle.
Put Shannon Brown up there or some shit. Yeah, put some other shit up. Motherfucker. Shadell Threat. Motherfucker. Shit.
Peep this, yo. I want to get y'all thoughts on this real quick. And this would be one of the things we'll close on too. I want y'all thoughts on SGA is on a historic fucking playoff run. And the finals, most points for any player in his first 2 finals game in NBA history. Which was I think it was over 0-1 Iverson, right? It was 0-1 Iverson. If I ain't mistaken.
I don't know. No, I don't listen to commentary when I watch the game. So I don't know. I was trying to listen to that trash ass Lil Wayne shit. So no.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's all right.
I got one song in
conversation
and cut it off, bro. But we'll leave it at that.
Any rapper that won't go put no album out after hearing that, drop your shit. It can't be no worse than that. It can't. Just drop the shit. Drop it. It can't be no worse than that. This motherfucker rapping the elephants and shit. Just drop your shit. Just fuck it. You got nothing to lose. I'm so pissed off I peed on myself. This motherfucker here. This nigga here. Just drop your shit, man. Just
why you gotta be coming for Lil Wayne, man?
Hey, listen, man. He took this long to give y'all that shit. He owe y'all another one, man. 2029. Carter 7. Be on the lookout, man. But that shit was trash, man.
All right, man. It is what it is. But I just want y'all thoughts on this, on the SGA run. Like, we done all watched a lot of basketball. We all around the same age. How do you view this? Is this one of the best individual playoff runs you done seen? Like
his finale won't give him that conversation.
What you mean?
He got the wrong guy in the finals for that conversation.
So you think that'll matter? It'll matter a lot.
This won't be remembered because you play Halliburton. Nobody watching this shit, bro. That's my headline. Nobody watching this shit.
No, for real. This is the lowest rated finals.
Lowest playoff.
COVID.
He got the worst guy in the finals.
Nobody's watching this shit.
Nobody watching this shit. He needed Boston and Tatum to get there, or Bronson and the Knicks to get there, for it to get the eyeballs to even have that. Nobody cares, bro. He playing Halliburton and Siakam, bro. Nobody cares, man.
But he ain't just beat them.
But when you talk about playoff run, it got to be remembered 10, 15 years from now. You're not even gonna play with these two motherfuckers on NBA Jam
because nobody
cares about that time, really, bro.
In the 11 playoff run for Dallas, all everybody really remember is
the names that Dirk beat is more important than the run itself, because the run itself ain't even really that crazy from just a pure number standpoint. But when you run off Aldridge and Roy, Kobe and Gasol, Then I beat Durant, Harden, and Westbrook. Then I beat goddamn LeBron, Bosh, and Wade. That's what makes it memorable.
Ever.
You think that's the greatest run ever? Jerk run?
Oh yeah.
The names of it is
hands down.
Because of the names,
play? No,
them names was kind of like. Didn't they sweep Kobe and them? They swept Kobe, right?
They swept.
Yes.
But the names. This is why that shit matters, because it's like, hey, Mike is the GOAT, quote unquote, because he denied all of the superstars and all the Hall of Famers, and it's really just names because if you really look at them teams he beat weren't fucking good.
Nah, they won't. He had the best thing.
Like the teams that Mike beat aren't better than none of the teams LeBron lost to.
Right.
I'm trying to think.
There wasn't nobody expecting.
Them Utah teams
either.
Them Utah teams was good enough to be champions, and the Phoenix team was too.
That's not.
Yeah, but when we talk about the run, we talk about all 4 rounds.
Aren't better than the
I think it's the name.
Lost to. You're not taking them Utah Jazz.
I mean, yeah. So
Phoenix
even though with SGA having like, all right. Well, I just found this stat. Hold on. The third player in NBA history SGA is with 11 games in a playoff run of 30
and 5. He playing great. You asking about being memorable. I'm saying it ain't gonna be memorable because we playing in 5.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. I'm not even disputing how good he playing.
What if the shit go high? I'm saying, what if it go high like we said it go, and it's like a 6 or 7 game series, and he win it. And like,
welcome to the 05 Spurs beating the Pistons and shit. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a shit.
And that's probably
this is the reality.
Worse if it goes 7 though.
Yeah, that's probably
right. Nobody cares, bro.
Yeah, he did 5 or 4
because he ain't supposed
it would have been a lot better.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because you can say how dominant it was. They went through. I only lost 5 games total in the playoff. But again, the names just don't help this argument as far as being memorable. It's not going to help. Because I think Olajuwon in 94 beat who? He beat Barkley. He beat Ewing, Barkley. He beat Robinson in the series. He beat Malone and them in the series. Then he beat Shaq the next year in the series. Like, he beat all the bigs he had to beat in his time frame. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be memorable, that's what makes it memorable. You got to beat.
I mean, can we say his run is even better than Anthony Edwards? Anthony Edwards, he collecting all the Infinity Stones of all the superstar people.
Yeah, but he didn't finish the job.
I know, but even though he lost, he got bigger names. He got bigger names on his belt.
That's a good argument. So is it really the names? Because as far as like he right, there's a hit list. Anthony
Edwards didn't finish the job. You can't use Edwards to finish the job.
So it's like, and that's my point. Like, you beat a nigga in a playoff series. Hey, that's cute. But if you don't finish the job and it ain't
shit,
who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? Right? Yeah, so the reason why
we do. Like,
the reason why Iverson 48 is remembered because it was against Shaq and Kobe. He lost the next 4 games, bro.
He didn't win another game after that.
They didn't win another game. But the reason why it's so remembered is because it was against Shaq and Kobe. And he threw that same game against Jason Kidd and Kenyon Martin or Manu Ginobili and Tim Duncan, and nobody gives a fuck.
And because them niggas was so fucking dominant on that run for that nigga to get a game and drop 4.
That was their only loss. They was
lost in the whole series.
Right. That's what I mean. So your run has to be. Names have to be included in this thing to be what it is.
Yeah, so if it had been tape that he took out, it would have been a bigger thing, right?
Yeah, because what is you averaging right now? 37. This is he's I think he like 37 a night in the finals. Right
32.
SGA hooping. But who cares? You're going to get Aaron Naismith and Aaron Naismith and goddamn Nembhard. Nobody give a shit, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. So what if he because I heard somebody on TV saying something about like they had put a bet. I can't remember. I think it was Beetle and them. They were talking about betting if he was going to have 30 in every game. I was like, this nigga really might have like 35 in every single game, bro. Like he put that big in the hole at a wicked clip, yo.
Yeah, he got the biggest.
Jordan averaged 41 a game against the Phoenix Suns in '93.
Yeah,
but it went against Charles Barkley, Kevin Johnson, Dan Bartley. It just matters, bro.
MVP too, right? He was the MVP. Charles Barkley.
Charles
Barkley was MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah. That the run just won't be remembered, man, because he just don't got a name for it to be remembered.
Yeah,
You
man.
know? That's why Shaq runs to me. He don't got a single run that's remembered, but he did it 3 years in a row. That's why I remember. Because Shaq didn't have to go through no great line of centers to do it, but because he did it 3 years straight.
Shaq had a dominant run, like the 2000 run.
Yeah, but because he did it 3 years in a row, that's why I remember.
Yeah.
But he don't have a single individual run out of them three that's better than, say, Duncan in 03. But if you don't remember who they beat, don't nobody give a shit.
Who Duncan and them beat in 03? I can't even remember they run. Hold on.
That's the year they beat Detroit. And no, that wasn't Detroit. That was Jersey, right?
They
beat Jersey.
New Jersey in 03, yeah.
Jersey.
Jason Kidd in them.
Yeah, but he played with fucking Avery Johnson and not Avery Johnson,
who the fuck did
Speedy Claxton and them motherfuckers.
That run ain't memorable worth for damn. I can't remember I'm talking about who did they beat on the road to get to
They beat the Phoenix Suns, which was Nash and them.
Stoudemire.
Then they beat the Lakers.
Oh, that's the game. That's the one where Stoudemire got suspended, right? That's the year Stoudemire got suspended.
I'm not sure, but they beat the Suns. They beat the
Robert
Lakers.
Horry
They
hit
beat the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Okay, I vaguely remember that. Yeah, I think that's the year Stoudemire got suspended for coming off the bench or some shit like that.
Coming off the bench, yeah.
Yeah, and they ended up losing that series. They weren't supposed to beat Phoenix.
Yeah,
they weren't supposed to beat Phoenix Saturday. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Depending on how much
who Wade beat the 4 years of 06?
What'd you say, Court?
Who Wade beat the 4 years of 06? Like players, like who was the players in that run?
Give me 1 second.
Dirk.
See, that's why they remember.
Chauncey Billups. I mean, it's memorable because of the finals.
But what I'm saying is that's why the run ain't memorable. You as a Heat fan can't remember the run. That's why they remember.
The Bulls, the Nets, the Pistons, and then the Mavericks.
So that was Ben Gordon and them then, right?
Yeah. I'm talking as far as
Ben Gordon and them was. That's what I'm saying. That fucks up everything.
Mm-hmm.
Fucks up everything.
Yeah.
Because it's like the run itself wasn't that great. It's just you talk about them last 3 or 4 wins he got in the finals.
Are you talking about Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
What he averaged to play out 27-7 or something?
I don't know. He was like 36 in the finals though.
Yeah, but you said run. Remember run. It's for right.
No, that's what I'm saying. The most memorable thing, and I'm a fan, the most memorable thing about that run to me was the final. Because we was down 0-2 and all of that shit.
Right.
Him coming back, winning the 4 straight.
See?
And
that's phenomenal. But for runs to be memorable, it's all about the namesake. That's why the Dirk shit is just so.
I think it already
Dirk run gonna be so hard to beat simply because of that.
I think because he had a lot along the way. Because like I said, it depends on like who you are.
Bro, you're
not gonna remember everybody's complete run. You might have one standout in your run,
but you can remember that shit. Like, bro, nobody never run, bro. Nobody.
Dirk is the only one I can remember straight up. He's the only one.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
This is B-Roy in the conversation of possibly being the second best shooting guard in the league. Then you talk about fucking sweeping Kobe, and these niggas was back-to-back champs. You talk about beating a team that ended up having 3 MVPs on it, and then you beat a team that had 2 MVPs on it. Like,
but you know what?
That team he beat in the 3rd round, made the finals the very next year.
Yeah.
But that gets swept under the rug. I think the highlight of that run was sweeping Kobe and then beating the Heat. That OKC shit gets swept under the rug, bro.
And that's what I be saying too. It's like, hey, bro, everybody harp on what JJ Barea and what fucking Jason Terry did to Bron. And it's like, hey, them niggas actually played better in the series against the Lakers.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, that Mavericks team was good as hell, bro. I'm not.
And they only won one less game than the Heat that year.
That team was
and
good
that's the other thing.
Yeah, people act like they won 45 games or something and got high. Nah, they won one less game than the Heat.
Yeah, that team was good as hell, man.
I think it was like 57 wins for the Heat, 56 for Dallas, something like that.
And the 14 Spurs.
Nobody is beat that Spurs team.
Yeah, that's 14 Spurs. That's the best championship team I've ever seen. Even over the Warriors, all of that 14 Spurs team in my lifetime. That's the best championship team I've ever seen in my lifetime.
For real?
Yeah. That team.
So what's the number one individual run then?
The Dirk run.
See, and I don't think Dirk individual play is probably ain't even top 5.
Because the Dirk run, the Dirk run is the best individual run. That shit
See,
was legendary,
because
bro.
of the name.
Because he finished the job though.
Yeah.
Because he finished the job. He made that run, and that run was somewhat improbable because he wasn't a guy that you would think, like, out of all the names in the West, he was not one of the guys you would think. You would have thought Kobe would have made it before him. You would have thought Durant and Russ and them would have made that run before him. That was kind of an improbable run that he finished. And he was undoubtedly the best player. It wasn't one of them, well, I think Sean Stevenson played like hell no. Nah. It was hands down, he was the best player on this team. You know what I'm saying?
So Kobe runs the 09 and so Kobe run the 09 and 10 by doing it back-to-back years. That don't make it a better run than 1 year run.
No, if you're talking about a 1 year window, I'm talking about you said the best.
No. You said listen. I'm just asking for this perspective. You saying the best playoff run. Kobe almost 3-peat.
He did, but no, I'm talking about like a singular year. If we talking about like runs, like dynasty runs and all, I mean that changed the conversation completely. I'm talking about like a singular year, one specific run in one specific season.
And see, and I think the Kobe and
you're right.
What year did they beat the Kings, the Spurs, and I think Portland in round 1? 01. That run to me is better than the Dirk run. He just didn't win Finals MVP because Shaq just had the fucking match.
You talking about Kobe?
You talking about statistical perspective?
But the Lakers will favor all them games, though.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, but the way Kobe played in them 3 rounds is better than what the fuck Dirk played in the shit.
But Dirk ain't got no Shaq though. Dirk ain't got no Shaq.
That's what made it his run more legendary too.
Like he literally carried them all the way to the finals.
Who was his second best player? Jason Terry?
See, but y'all proving my point. Their names make it memorable for y'all, not his actual play. The result and the names make it memorable.
What was he in that? Boz, what was he in that playoff run in 11?
Probably 25 and 10 or something. 24 and 11, something like that.
Yeah. In the 11 run. Mm-hmm.
He was 28, 8 and 3.
Yeah, that's not crazy.
That is amazing.
That's not crazy. That boy good.
That's not. Bro, y'all think, listen, it sounds great. LeBron was 8 rebounds a game as small forward in fucking 16 at 30 points a night.
Yeah.
What was LeBron in 16?
Give me a second. Kobe in 01, his playoff run was 29-7.
See what I'm saying?
What? Say it one more time,
Kobe
Boz.
in 01 was 29-7 and 6.
See? More assists, 1 less rebound, average more points. What was LeBron in 16?
2 more points. Give me a second. It's load now.
I think LeBron got the best finals
16,
run
LeBron
by himself, but from playoff round 1 to the finals, it's got to be Dirk.
Yeah, 16 get swept under the rug too.
The best team, best team ever, numbers wise.
That. I'm just saying that's what makes this shit tricky.
That's a strong candidate for best playoff run ever too, especially because of what he did to close it out, beating that Warriors team.
I'm just saying,
bro. In Game 7, that's got to mean something too. Them the two like single runs.
Yeah,
that's a shame that SGA ain't even gonna be like, because you kind of right. Because I don't even think people know that he dominating like this. Like, I don't like what the fuck.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit.
Why? Like, this is great. We watch
Curry won 2 rounds with Wiggins as arguably the second best player. I mean, 4 rounds. Wiggins as the second best player in 22.
Yeah,
you can make a case that Wiggins won't better than Jason Terry. Won't better than Jason Terry the year he won 11. But you know what the separator is? We can't name the caliber of names in that run in that 11 and in 22.
Yeah,
that's the separator.
That matters.
Yeah, that shit separate. Cause bro, we done seen a lot of runs that's like, what the fuck? It's just it.
We have, bro.
Yeah, who did you beat along the way to make it what it was is what makes it memorable.
Yeah.
Now that's a fact. And that's why I look at, and even the game ain't the same. So it's like I just look at it different. Like it changes my perspective. Like, is scoring 30 today more impressive than scoring 30 back in 06?
I mean, what's impressive to me is how you score your 30. I don't give a damn about you scoring 30. The way you, in the fashion in which you score your 30. You know what I mean? Is it efficient? Is it like 24 in the second half, something like that? You know what I mean?
Brown
Is it
overall,
like
my fault, Brown? It just finally loaded. Brown overall numbers in 2016 was 26, 10, and 8.
See,
he almost averaged a triple double
with 2 steals and a block.
God.
The year before he was 30, 11, and 9. The year after he was 30.
But he lost that year. See what I'm saying?
And 15. That's the Mike the Dellavedova year that when Kyrie got hurt and Love got hurt.
That's what I'm saying.
33, 9, and 8.
It's still impressive though to make it then with Dellavedova as your
That's why he my greatest player.
But it can't be memorable. You don't win.
That's true.
Cause you remember, I remember that everybody was arguing that he should have been Finals MVP, even though they lost that series. Which
give him to Jerry West.
But see, we know that in real time.
Yeah,
people act like. See, that's why I hate the Curry argument for MVP over Iguodala. The argument wasn't Curry. The argument was LeBron.
Yeah,
it wasn't Curry in real time. The argument was LeBron should have won it as a loser. He should have joined Jerry on the loser to be MVP in the final.
Mm-hmm.
In the real time. People want to look back at it now like, yo, that's Curry Finals MVP. No, that was supposed to be LeBron's in real time.
Really was.
And everybody knew it. So,
and the fact that he came back and did that shit the next year is crazy.
He went back the next 3 years.
No, I'm saying he came back and actually like beat him the next year. Like
right. But I'm saying
he didn't beat him no more after that 16.
He never knew that Durant was coming in 17.
I mean, it is what it is.
Right,
and some people think Durant run was impressive at 17, but I don't know if it was because all he had to do was just be a shooter. He got to do nothing else.
I don't count Durant's run.
He got an asterisk on all his runs.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say an asterisk, but I'm not gonna say I don't think he qualified for like greatest runs ever. Which I mean, like numbers wise, he did what the fuck he was supposed to do. He was dominant as hell.
He dominant as fuck.
Yeah, it's a difference though when you playing with Westbrook and you playing with Curry though.
Nigga with your skill set, bro, you're gonna be dominant with them niggas surrounding you.
Exactly. You wide open, you ain't got no double teams on you or anything. It's gonna make a difference in your points per game.
But I mean, he was locking up in Golden State and all of that. He won't even just a scorer. He was like a complete.
What was Davis' numbers in 2020?
Overall or the final?
Anthony Davis.
Overall.
Give me a second, because they was him and Bron's numbers was actually identical.
Yeah, what was the numbers?
Bron won MVP that year too, right?
In the finals, right?
Yeah.
In the finals, right. I thought Anthony Davis should have won it, but they ended up giving it to LeBron, which they wouldn't have won that series if Bam and Dragic would have got hurt. But that's a different argument.
I said it the last time we talked about it. I said, now I ain't going. Bron should have got that Finals MVP. And
I thought Bron should have. I mean, not Bron. I thought Anthony Davis should have got it. But I mean, I got why they gave it to Bron.
In the playoffs, he was 28-10, 4 assists, a steal, and a block.
See, that's better than Dirk. More points, rebounds, and assists.
It's the names. You right, bro. It's the
names. Bro, we don't see so much hooping. I don't think people realize how much motherfuckers have done in these runs to get to where they at. That if you don't have the name,
that's
why FTA shit ain't gonna be remembered, bro. This playoffs right here for guys our age, I think it's gonna eliminate about 30% of the fans.
What you mean?
Guys our age is starting to watch less and less NBA basketball because none of these new niggas is nobody's favorite player.
That's okay. I remember
my man got Kobe on the wall right now.
Yeah,
he's struggling to fuck with the Lakers right now. Luckily, Luka came. You might have watched the Lakers game.
You're a real Lakers fan, right?
No.
I'm not saying you're a Kobe fan in the sense of you won't watch the Lakers. I'm saying as our era of players getting gone, we don't have no new favorite guy.
My favorite player is Kyrie Irving. That's not
but he's 36.
Yeah, so he about to be gone.
He's in the era. That's what I'm saying. When these guys go, I don't know how many people still gonna watch the NBA. That's our age run.
2020 NBA Finals, LeBron was 30, 12, 9 with a steal. Anthony Davis was 25, 11 with 3 assists and a steal.
How many
in the finals?
And 2 blocks in the finals.
The block. Yeah. That's why I was like, Anthony Davis was dominant as hell.
LeBron
wasn't healthy.
LeBron had more rebounds, 1 less steal,
I didn't think that LeBron outplayed Jimmy Butler in that finals, but I thought Anthony Davis outplayed both of them.
Yeah, Jimmy stunk it up that last game with the 12 points.
See, this is the thing. I just looked it up.
The last game was bad. The last game was.
I just looked it up too for the points.
Well,
Davis for the points. First game, Davis had 34. That was the only time he led and scored in the whole rest of the finals. LeBron had 33, 25, 28, and 40.
That 40 in that game 6 don't count, man. We white flag that shit, man.
It's still the point.
No, that's part of that shit, man.
Because 6 years later, that was a memorable performance.
The 40
True story, y'all. True story. Do y'all want to know why I hate that final so much?
Hey, hold on, Paul. The 40 wasn't game 6. That was game 5, and the Lakers won by Lakers lost that game.
Oh, when the game 5 when he had 40?
Yeah.
See, that's game Jimmy had triple double that game, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. It was 28 was the last one. He had 28 and 15 the closeout game.
And he had a triple double that game.
This is a true story, y'all. Because of COVID, game 6 in the 2000 NBA or 2020 NBA finals was on my fucking birthday. I celebrated my 37th birthday watching the Heat get smacked in the finals. You know what type of sports fan I am. Number 37 forever, bro. My wife had an awesome 37th birthday though. I literally told her that, like, man, I wish my 37th would have been like that. My 37th sucked. Sucked, absolutely. But you know, it is what it is, man. Hey, yeah, that's an interesting point though that you had brought up too about the fandoms, like, and not wanting to watch basketball, like, because
I think guys our age is gonna stop watching. I truly believe that. Nobody our age is loving Cooper Flag. Nobody want like Dylan Harper, the guy I want to see for the next 10 years and shit like that.
I don't know. Cooper Flag got a different little fan base.
You're a Duke fan, so you argue. But I'm saying in general,
it's kind of like rock star status, like on the low.
I think you overblown it. I don't think nobody cares about none of these new dudes, bro. I don't.
The drafts ain't like how they used to be, though. You ain't got no 03,
I mean, from a talent standpoint, I think this is the best it's ever been. I think it's getting better. It's doing nothing but getting better.
No argument.
Them big names, though. Like, them big names really come out is really going to make an impact. Like, you ain't got the Carmelos that 03 draft. And what's the draft with...
Okay, let me ask y'all this. Take away our era. 35 and up guys.
Yeah.
And take away the MVP, because that's easy out. So that means no MVP the last 5 years. So that's no SGA, that's no Greek Freak, that's no Jokic, that's no Embiid. If I said, we got to go watch 5 players play next year, who would you want to go see play live?
I want to see Kyrie Irving. That's my favorite.
I said not our era. I'm talking about like the 35 and up dude. Like not the guys that's like
no, you just 35 and up.
And then they don't use the MVP the last 5 years. Who would you want to go see play?
I can't use Tatum.
Luka?
Yeah, Tatum can work.
Tatum.
Luka?
I want to see Halliburton. I want to see the Pacers play live, period. I want to see them. So Halliburton, I throw him in there. Zion Williamson. Luka, of course. We can't Luka count.
Yeah. Luka, he won MVP.
Luka, of course. I got a weird one. Keontae George. I also want to see Darius Garland play in person too.
Darius Garland. Who would you want to see play in person?
Probably Luka's probably about the only one. I mean, Luka, Tatum. I like Paolo Banchero, though. I think his game is nice, but he ain't really moving the numbers like that. But that Magic team would be pretty good if they all healthy, but it ain't a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
What I'm saying? And they was done up got no 5 sneakers. All they sneakers is trash too.
Anthony Edwards, though. Anthony Edwards.
Bro, it's the exception to every rule.
I'm gonna be 100% with the sneakers outside of Kevin Durant. No male NBA player got a better sneaker than the WNBA girls. No. And Kevin Durant is an argument.
Mm-hmm.
None of them got a better sneaker than Asia or Sabrina. Hell, the men be wearing Sabrina.
That's what I'm saying. The men for the mid-age guys, I think is in a struggle. It's gonna struggle to keep us interested. Which is why they pulled this whole Michael Jordan shit. Because they trying to get us back in there.
I don't know.
Jordan, can y'all imagine Jordan doing an interview to a third option player after a game?
I don't know. I always thought it was weird anyway, though. Like,
it ain't nothing weird. This is Jordan's way of saying, LeBron, I think you're retiring next year, and I gotta let everybody keep saying I'm greater than you, so I'm gonna show up on TV every once in a while so everybody can see it. That's all. This is Jordan being petty on his way out.
The LeBron Mike argument is what it is. It ain't
no. We're in agreement. I'm saying Mike want to make sure that everybody know when all your favorite players love me for being at the game, because everybody gonna be a fucking fuckboy when they see him. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm talking to Mike on TV, man. I loved you, man, growing up, man. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all know Mike ain't putting on the goddamn analysis. What Mike gonna say? How the mentality? Like, what the fuck is he gonna say to these niggas?
I think like, he's gonna give LeBron like how Shaq be doing Dwight. I think he gonna kind of go that route.
No, but he not though. He gonna let the players do it.
No, Mike will do that shit though.
No,
he petty enough to do that.
Imagine Ben Carroll having a great game, and Mike got the microphone talking to Ben Carroll. What y'all think Ben Carroll gonna say? Man, it's an honor to be talking to you, bro. My dad was talking about you, man. My uncle talking about you, man. You Aaron Jordan, bro. I can't believe this.
Ben Carroll from the Brotherhood. He is not about to glaze over Michael Jordan, man. He is not.
Hey,
that's the wrong.
Hey, listen, I'll bet whatever y'all want on it. It's about to be a fuck fest.
Ain't glazing over him,
bro. It's gonna be a fuck fest for Michael now. It's gonna be a fuck
I don't think they need to put Mike like on the ground talking to people. He need to be up in the studio. He don't need to be next to the players.
Who Mike gonna talk?
Like whatever studio, like whatever he have in the studio, like how Shaq.
You think Mike watch the basketball game?
Man, Mike ain't gonna be no damn interview person though. Like he
ain't gonna be.
Y'all think Mike be watching the game? Y'all think Mike be watching the game?
I don't think Shaq and damn Charles Barkley don't watch games neither.
No. I know that, but I'm saying
no different from everybody else.
I'm saying the guy. Bro, we talking about the guy.
People don't know.
We talking about the guy. We talking about the guy who never talks. We talking about the guy who never talks. Part of Jordan aura is he don't say nothing. That's literally part of his aura. Part of his aura is he let the people talk for him. And then he'll do petty shit every now and then. Oh, y'all forgot about me? Hey, drop a pair of Jordan 11s. Oh, y'all don't want to say nothing about me right now? Hey, drop the Jordan 3s y'all niggas been looking for. Because I don't like this shit going on right now. Oh, y'all think LeBron fucking with me in 16? Hey, man, drop the last dance, bro. These motherfuckers crazy. Oh, LeBron in year 23, he about to retire. Oh, man, let me go down to the booth. Let me go to the booth. Y'all think Jordan come to the booth for accident? Come on, man. What Jordan about to talk about, bro?
Hey, man, you the biggest sports.
Be for real.
I know, but a lot of that shit do be making sense.
Mike, well, like, what do y'all think Jordan about to go in there and talk about? Like, seriously.
Mike, I know. Both of them is petty as hell with this GOAT argument. LeBron petty too.
Yeah, right there he is. Yeah, right there
he throw his little jabs every time he got a leg up on something too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what do y'all think Jordan finna go in there and say? Rebound the ball, get back on defense. Like, well, come on, man. What the fuck are we doing here, bro?
He gonna be better in that studio than he is gonna be a sideline reporter. There ain't no way in the world nobody wants to see Jordan. Sideline reporter.
What is he about to say in the studio?
Like real shit.
What do y'all think he about to say?
Exactly,
bro. Okay.
General basic ass analysis.
Okay, exactly my point. So, Mike about to tell us about the 3-point game, and he want a 3-point shooter. That's what we doing.
He probably gonna say some shit like, you see, you won't need that 3-point game if you get good 18 to 20 feet in. Defense can collapse on you, and you can go do shit like that. You know
now back to you. Back to you, Doris. Oh my God! We can't go for 90 seconds. Oh my God! Oh my God!
We can't act like all these people in the studio is great analysis, though.
I'm not saying they is. No. You trying to put Mike with the rest of them. The reason why a lot of them guys are on TV is because don't nobody give a fuck about them. Mike stays off because he don't need to be on there. Why is he coming on there? Is what I'm asking you.
I'm not gonna lie. Is he coming? Mike is a mythical figure that's losing some of his shit. I never thought I'd see the day where Mike would be losing some of it.
Okay, so guess how he gonna get it back?
That's what I'm saying. Mike is doing a lot of let's stay relevant type shit.
And it's a Glaze Fest, bro. Bro, they bring it back the NBC song, which ain't got no reason to play that motherfucker because ain't nobody alive know nothing about it. That's past 2000.
Bruh, you know how long we've been asking for this song to come back, man?
Us.
Why you want to complain about this?
No, I'm not complaining. What I'm saying is SGA fans, the Edwards fans, they don't know nothing about this shit. Don't do this because Jordan gonna be playing all the highlights. Bro, they working on the HD definition of the highlights right now. Them shit's about to be in 1080-3D by the time the motherfuckers get on TV. Well, mark my word.
Hey, bro,
mark my goddamn word. Mark my word. Bro, that motherfucker about to have a fucking greatest 80 game like shit in HD 5000 when that motherfucker come back. Mark my word. Mark my word. Mark my word. That shit gonna be in so much high def, bro. It's gonna look ridiculous. Mark my word. Mark my word. Mark my word, bro.
Hey man, we'll see how that go, man.
Mike ain't got no reason to say shit.
How Mike gonna look on TV? Because I'm with you. I'm like, what is you like? I want to see how it's gonna sound.
And mind you, when the schedule come out, watch how many games the Lakers play with Mike got to do that. Watch.
No, it's gonna
and
be
Bob LeBron,
honestly,
my leg hurt every time that motherfucker on the goddamn studio, bitch. My leg hurt, bitch.
I really want to hear him do commentary though. That's really what I want to hear Mike doing, like other commentary. Shit Reggie Miller doing. Like I don't want him in the studio. Like I want Mike calling the games, bro. You know what I'm saying? Live, like raw, like you gotta let it out right here. That's what I really want Mike on. Like, why the hell would he take that type of shot? Like
man, Mike about to have a cigar and look like goddamn Uncle Shay Shay when he went up there with the yak and the motherfucking black with the cigar. Shit, man, it's about to go down. Every time Brian play, he gonna be on that motherfucker.
You know how Jeff Van Gundy just start rambling about random stuff. I feel like that's how Mike gonna be. He just be talking about his regular life, what he did this morning, and just be talking about
wild stories. Yeah, people don't even know that night that we played Milwaukee back in '95. I was sick, showed up anyway.
Man,
48.
I took that personal.
Really, man. Hey, honestly, as a Blue Devil fan, fuck Mike. I hope they cut his mic off.
Bro.
Fuck Mike.
It's gonna be a Glaze Fest night, no other. I can't wait, bro.
Brotherhood.
I already see the bullshit.
It won't be the Brotherhood player. If anybody get to talk to him, they're gonna look at him like he a regular motherfucker because he is to us. Fuck him. Grant Hill, I go. Fuck you talking about?
Does he laugh the whole season? I don't think.
No. They paying him. They paying him handsomely. And Mike ain't show up, but he getting Tom Brady money. I can't wait for the figures to come out. He getting Tom Brady type money to do this now, so he gonna stay. He gonna work.
He gonna go.
All right, man. We're wrapping on this, man. I gotta get ready to go to work, man. I want to thank my guests for showing up. Thank you, Travis, for taking time out your day. Thank you, Courtney, for taking time.
Let me ask you this, man, before we get off, because I know you're a Rams fan.
Go ahead.
When you see Aaron Donald working out with old boy, did that piss you off?
No, it didn't. Because I mean,
Aaron Donald, like he can get 12 sacks right now, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, Aaron, he had always said that he just wanted to, like, he didn't want to play a long time. Like, I got it. He did his job and he got out. I'm interested. Like, I'm glad that Jared Verse is still side by side with him. Like, that's all. Like, because he was working with him, you know what I'm saying, before. But I'm glad that he just still there. We're like, I'm with.
He still playing with the organization and shit.
Jared Verse is the next Aaron Donald too, by the way. And so I'm.
So you got him nice like that.
Yes, bro. He was rookie of the year. You know, he was rookie of the year last year and all that.
You know what I'm saying? You think he'll get a defensive player of the year before he done?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting ready to be the Super Bowl champs too, by the way. Let me go ahead and throw that one out there early. We're gonna win.
You going to see him live? Did you? They come to Charlotte. You going to see him live?
I do, yeah, because I know we play the Panthers. I do want because I've never been to an NFL game in my life, and my team coming to Charlotte, so I do plan on. I want to
go. So well, there you go. Got to take the kids, man. First games, man. Yeah. It was about the Adams play good. I hope he pull a goddamn hamstring.
Hey man, chill, man. I ain't got no wood. Don't be jinxing us because he ain't work out with your damn team, man.
Yeah, hey, listen, man. Fuck that motherfucker. Well,
hey, look, man.
You close the show, though. Fuck that son bitch. Fuck that motherfucker.
All right, Devontae, take care, man. You got a Super Bowl to win. So, Travis, you got anything you want to get off your chest? Promote anything? You know what I'm saying? Before we get up out of here.
I appreciate y'all having me on, man. You know, I've been watching the show, seeing y'all bicker the whole time. So I said, okay, I might as well jump in on it. So bringing the Laker energy.
20 on game 3.
Oh man, hey, no, Pacers gonna win game 3 though.
20 on game 3.
They gonna win game 3. They gonna win game
20 on game 3.
I don't have to put money on. I already know.
Okay.
Money is irrelevant. Money is irrelevant.
Sound like you whip. It's okay. That's all right.
Man,
That's all right.
hey, listen,
Money is irrelevant.
Y'all go, sir. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all some good bitches. It's okay. Go, sir. Good.
It is what it is, man. We're gonna get up out of here. And I want to thank everybody for locking in with us one more time. Y'all can catch us on Pro and Pod on TikTok, Pro and Pod Talk on Twitter /X, and Professional Amateurs 919 on YouTube. Hit that like and subscribe when you find us. Thank y'all to my guests one more time. Thank you to Boz too, man. Boz had to cut out. We'll catch y'all next time. We out.
Season 3 from the parameter. It feel good to be an amateur. Jamal and Courtney co-manager. I go against the odds, I'm a gambler. If you know me, you know I keep it professional. Every time I do it, it feel like a spectacle. Turn my back on my city, it's unacceptable. Yeah, I'm an amateur, but don't forget professional. Aye. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but I play it like a pro.